Brotherhood, in the name of God. It was a hot day. The earth was thirsty. It hadn't rained for ages. The trees were all waiting for the wind to blow. Prophet Mohammed, peace be upon him, was sitting with some people talking in simple words. After a while, a man came along. He had come all the way from Mecca to see the Prophet for the first time. He was one of the richest men in the country. He said hello to the Prophet and the people around him and sat down. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, greeted him and then continued speaking. The rich man was looking at the Prophet affectionately and listening to every word the Prophet was saying. Meanwhile, an old man was walking quickly toward the mosque. He had just finished work. I hope I'm not so late, the old man thought. He had passed a few streets before he could see the mosque. Thank God, he said to himself. He took off his shoes and walked right in. He was so excited he could hear his heart beating. Then he saw Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He couldn't believe his eyes. He greeted everyone in a loud voice and sat down next to the rich man. The rich man was very uncomfortable sitting next to him. He sat tighter to keep a distance. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, saw this. He got angry. He frowned at the rich man. Does it bother you to sit next to your brother? Said the Prophet. The rich man was so embarrassed. He couldn't look at the Prophet and the other people sitting around. God, I haven't learned the very simple things the Prophet taught us, the equality and brotherhood, he thought. I know I have made a big mistake. Forgive me, please, he said to the poor man. I'll give you half of my wealth if you pardon me. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, smiled at the rich man and then looked at the poor man. What do you say, brother? Do you accept it? The Prophet asked. I can't accept the money, said the poor man. But why not? Said the rich man. Honestly speaking, I'm afraid I would do the same thing one day if I accepted it, said the poor man with a kind smile.